These are the worst things Lois Griffin has ever done. Number 1. While bored at home on her day off, Lois tries half of Brian's painkiller, which takes her on the trip of a lifetime.
Where am I?
You're on my head, Lois.
Chris Daughtry?
After becoming addicted to the meds thanks to the state of euphoria, Lois becomes a contender for the Worst Mother of the Year award.
But you know how teacher Amy has you dive the rings? Well, this is like that, except it's a pill, and it's not okay if you don't get it.
Ah, damn you!
Number 2. Somehow that wasn't even Lois's worst experience with drugs.
Look at all this stuff. Burners, plastic tubing, 12 cases of cold medicine.
You guys, I think this is a meth lab.
You'd hope that after discovering a meth lab in their new home, Lois would move them out. But no, she instead agrees to sell meth until the family becomes profitable.
I don't believe this. Are you guys insane? We're rich is what we are. Look at all that cash, Brian.
He don't get none of that. He wasn't here for it.
Number 3. When a video from Lois's past is leaked, she ends up getting herself and the family kicked out of church.
She appeared in a pornographic movie back in the early 1980s.
What?
Mom, that's you!
Boy, that black bar would be a lot lower now, huh? Huh? Would it not?
She takes ownership of her past, but the way she tries to fix things by screening Quest for Fur in the church that kicked her out is questionable. Number 4. It's within the same episode that we find out who exactly leaked the videotape and why.
How could you do that to me, Joyce?
Oh, hello, Lois.
I told you that in confidence. You totally humiliated me.
Well, then I guess now we're even.
In a flashback, it's revealed that Lois had done some pretty awful things to Joyce back in high school.
You told me I'd made the cheer squad, blindfolded me, and told me we were going for a special celebration breakfast. When you took the blindfold off, I was standing in front of the entire school with my pants around my ankles and a hot dog in my mouth.
Number 5. Lois goes out of her way to win her local coffee shop's Customer of the Week award, but she doesn't get the result she wanted.
I need to show them that I deserve to be Customer of the Week.
You don't.
Well, they probably see a woman like me and think she's got it all.
They don't.
In retaliation to losing, Lois kidnaps the coffee shop workers and earns herself 6 months of prison time.
Now, there are 2 ways we can go from here. You can give me your absolute trust, or I can get you hooked on heroin.
Number 6. It's no surprise when Meg is on the receiving end of the family's jokes, but it is a surprise to see even her mother join in and not support her.
Face it, Mom. No matter what I wear, I look ugly.
Oh, Meg, you're being... That's... Let's try down here.
After having her faults pointed out by Meg, Lois seems to be genuine in her apology, but it shouldn't have taken her 10 seasons to finally apologize.
You're right. You're right, I'm a terrible mother. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Meg.
Number 7. Lois isn't pleased when she finds out that Peter has believed the anti-sex propaganda that Meg has brought home from school.
Peter, what the hell is this?
My chastity belt.
A chastity belt? What in God's name is that for?
I'm abstinent, Lois.
But instead of respecting Peter's wishes, Lois takes things way too far and forces herself on her husband.
That is it. I am gonna have regular sex with you whether you like it or not.
No.
I wasn't asking your permission.
No, I'm abstinent.
Number 8. When Chris refuses to believe that Arthur Valentine is a fake persona made up by Lois and Peter, the pair decide it's time to kill him off.
Arthur! Oh my God, he's dead! He's dead!
In an attempt to snap Chris out of his traumatic catatonic state, Lois tells him a crazy story from her past.
Listen, I've never told anyone this, but I killed a jaywalker in 2002. She looked old, but she was only 51.
Number 9. After running a controversial campaign, Lois wins the election to be mayor of Quahog.
Mrs. Griffin, what are your plans for cleaning up our environment?
9/11.
Despite her heart starting in the right place, Lois is quick to become a corrupt politician that uses fear tactics to earn support.
No new taxes!
But what about the terrorists? That's right, terrorists.
Number 10. It's a shock to everyone when Meg announces who she wants to invite to the house.
Mom, Dad, is it okay if I invite my new boyfriend over for dinner tonight?
You what?
Yes, I share your mother's skepticism.
It wasn't enough for Lois to just be shocked that her daughter was dating. She had to take it to the next level and seduce Anthony.
Kiss me.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where...
Number 11. You would think that Lois would be happy when the usually useless Peter decides to help out around the house.
Hey, I'm home. I got groceries.
You what?
But instead, her reaction is entirely uncalled for when she takes her frustrations out on him.
You listen to me, you son of a I've got one thing in this lifetime. One thing!
You always say I never do anything around here.
Number 12. After Peter describes her as an old plow horse, Lois attempts to younger herself by acting like a teenager.
Hey, Tweets. JK, I don't follow you. You're lame. But look who just got herself a sick new tat.
Oh my god, Mom!
It's one thing to have a midlife crisis, but it's another to attempt to seduce a minor. Thankfully, Peter saves the day.
Hey, just get your pants off, hon.
Stop right there. Get away from her.
Number 13. As anyone would be, Chris is scared after finding out he will be a part of a high school hazing ritual and looks to his mom for comfort.
I think I'm coming down with something.
Chris, relax. The freshman hunt doesn't really exist. It's just a myth to scare freshmen.
Really? Oh boy, that's a relief.
Feeling assured, Chris doesn't realize that not only did Lois lie to him, she also about to rat him out to his classmates.
Freshman!
Number 14. After an incident with his boss at work, Peter opens up to his family about what happened.
Family, we need to talk. Your father was sexually harassed at work today.
What?
That's right. Angela grabbed my ass.
Not only does she not support her husband, but her views on the matter are controversial to say the least.
Peter, a woman can't sexually harass a man.
Why not?
I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, guys like being touched by women.